All right, welcome back, folks. So we made it through week number 1 of running the bowling center. Not too bad. I'm running some errands today, so I thought I would talk a little bit about my personal experience trying to get through this first week of being open and all the brand new things we have to deal with. And a thing that frequently comes up in talking about getting things done, and it looks like there's a noisy truck up there, so I might have to pause and come back. So one frequently asked question is, how do I stop getting things done from creating overwhelm? Because for a lot of people, this is the first time that they've written down everything they need to do, and when they see that they have 237 tasks to do, and worse, when they see that the list is growing instead of shrinking, they freak out. I get it. So that's exactly what's been happening to me. Until yesterday, I had 10 tasks in my inbox, 177 tasks marked as today, 12 in a project that I know is urgent, and I think in grand total I had about 300 tasks that I had added since we started. Curious to see how this truck is going to be, but we'll just hope for the best. So what do? How do we stop this from making us go back to bed for 3 weeks? Well, the short answer is a little bit of exposure therapy. You do it and you get used to it. You let yourself freak out the first couple of times. Hello, dog. And then you freak out a little less next week and a little less the week after that, and so on. One other thing is, I created a project called Clear the Decks, where I could take all the tasks that are like, I have to do this now in order to keep the wolves away from the door. And I don't care that I have 150 other tasks that are mislabeled as today or urgent or priority 1 or whatever. I'll get to them later. But I spent about 2 minutes today going through all those tasks and just quickly identifying the ones that absolutely have to be done today, such as the one that I'm on now, getting a post office box so that our mailing address is no longer general delivery. What this allows me to do is to focus on a relatively small number of tasks that I can actually get done, and I'll deal with the rest later. So if you have the impulse to try to get all your ducks in a row, don't try to do that now. That's actually probably going to be harder than you would think. I'll be right back. All right. Ooh, train coming. One other thing that I would suggest is to try to find each day the one thing that absolutely has to get done and the rest can wait. It's a little scary to make that determination because, we're accustomed to urgent all the time. But the fact of the matter is, you probably don't have 137 urgent tasks. You probably have 1 or 2 that absolutely positively have to get done today. Fine, move those into your Clear the Decks project, get that done first, and then figure out when to find time to do the rest. It really is that simple. It's not easy, it's not comfortable, it might even be frightening. And that's why you need someone like me to help you talk through the instances where it's genuinely frightening. I get it. You don't want to disappoint people, and you certainly don't want to disappoint yourself. But if you want to get out from under the mountain of things that you need to do, you can really only do that one task at a time. And it's probably going to be really imperfect for a while. I still have 150 tasks mislabeled today. I'll get to them probably tomorrow. By then they'll have moved into overdue, which will make it even funnier. So, quick summary. How do you deal with the overwhelm when you finally write down all the stuff you need to do, or when you're capturing tasks at an alarming rate? First things first, don't try to organize it all at once. Next, try creating a project called Clear the Decks and quickly go through everything you have and identify the one task that absolutely positively has to get done today and a handful of others that you're going to try to do. And then guess what? Either you get them all done or you don't. If you do, great success. Look at your list and try to find 3 more things to move into Clear the Decks, then do them. And keep doing that until you run out of energy or time. And if you don't get them all done, fine. They stay in, clear the decks. Pick one of those as the one thing that absolutely positively has to get done tomorrow, and do it tomorrow. The way to deal with the overwhelm is to go back to the simple, boring, cliche, one thing at a time. You can do it, folks. Peace.